Right, so you'll remember the Turtle Beach flight yoke disaster from a few weeks ago. That has gone back to Amazon a week ago, still waiting for the refund. It's a bit odd with Amazon because normally as soon as the courier's picked up something, the refund is processed immediately. But on this occasion it's saying the refund can take up to 2 weeks. Yeah. So the cheapest possible option was this flight system, and I can't even remember. It's the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 1 flight stick for Xbox One and Windows. Now apparently it does work on, it says on the advert, works on Xbox Series X and S, so I'm hoping at 75 quid there won't be too much to moan about. I still expect to have to set key mapping up and things like that, but at 75 quid I really don't mind so much. Now I didn't realise it was in another box, otherwise I would have got that out before. And there we go. So, designed for Xbox. I mean, it looks quite nice. We've got the throttle control on the left, which is something I much prefer. That's how I had the other flight simulator set up. The rudder is a twist grip, so I much prefer this layout. Full of information. Forehand throttle. Yeah, I don't know how the throttle. Oh yeah, I see. It's just the push and pull. So yeah, let's get this out and have a closer look. Frankly, it can't be any worse than the other one. Instructions. Oh god, I hate these fold out bloody bits of paper. Well, mind you, in this case there isn't very much to talk about. It looks like you can get so you download the user manual, you download the driver, and its custom control panel interface in the driver's section, download the latest firmware. Yeah, so it doesn't really need a manual. I'm wasting paper. Now, which way is up here? I'm not expecting, you know, great things quality-wise. So, as I'm not expecting too much, I may be pleasantly surprised. I was expecting great things from the Turtle Beach, and when I didn't get them, you know, that was a disappointment. Okay, so let's get this into the configuration that it needs to be in. Looks like we've got a few twists in the cable. Oh, it screws into place actually, so okay, well let's do this individually then. Why is that wobbling around? The cable needs to go through the channel there. That's very tight. Joystick resistance. Oh, that's interesting. We have an adjustable resistance dial. Okay, let's have a little feel. Well, you know, yes, it feels quite cheap, but we have got some screws securing that ring and holding the whole unit here in place. The rubber feet are quite grippy. You've got a nice hand rest here. That is a nice size. It can completely goes over my hand. Surprised they didn't utilise a switch in here for the thumb, but this is 75 quid, so let's not get too carried away. It feels perfectly okay. We've got twist, rudder, hat, F2, whatever that is, B2, trigger, and little, oh hang on, we have got some buttons on here as well. We've got a split, so there's a trigger there, and then a B1 and a 3. Is that a 3? And I thought I was pressing, that must be the trigger. You can see there's a 3 on there, but I thought that was another button, but it's not. It just must be referring to the trigger. A relatively long USB lead. It won't be long enough, I'm sure. Yeah, it definitely won't be long enough. Don't know why we've got some sort of joiner here. It's got a mark on it. I suppose you'll be able to see it. But there is a mark there and there that sort of line up. Aha, okay. So yeah, I don't know what that's for. Maybe rudder. Oh, there's a rudder port there, so you can add foot rudders to it. So I don't know why they need that split there. You can't lock that in any way, so that's quite easy to pull out. Maybe that will pull out easier than the USB plug, so you're not going to be ripping the Xbox off the cupboard or wherever it's sat on if you trip over this. But I'm going to need to extend. Actually, so yeah, I'm going to need to extend it from this end. We'll work our way around it. Right, let's just move over to the throttle. It's pretty hideously loose as well. Why did they do that? I mean, it won't even sit there, so I'm hoping that's adjustable. So, oh, come on, seriously. It has to be adjustable, surely. Oh, again, this is bloody rubbish. God's sake, why can they not manage such a simple thing? Yeah, so we've got those buttons there, we've got another one there, one here, we've got X, A, B and Y on the side. That might be quite nice actually. And we've got B5, previous and next. But yet again we have a rubbish connection, friction control. Yeah, you just touch it and you're done. It's got a mid detent, obviously no idea why. Now it could be that the way this is set up is that's the normal throttle range there to there, and then depending on what you're flying, you've probably got a afterburner setting which is fully forward. That would probably make more sense. That's why there's little in the way of friction there. That's the normal range, and there is just a little bit of friction holding it there.